稍微晚一点，跑一段这样。哦，有点掉帧。我看接下来是去这里嘛 ？OK。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
到了。
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
PD 折号。
We're cleared to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
看来我最好不要在那边惹事。
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Wow.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
这样会不会太过分？
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
You got a minute? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
哇，这个回答，还没见过人就这样子 diss 别人，真靠谱。
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
可以啊，走
Thanks,
吧。
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Go.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own? What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it! Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
没事，我只是想选选看。
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
.这是有选还是没选？算了，管他的。我看一下，其实这个头盔的观感真的很不好，你就不能把它拆了吗？
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Won't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted.
Captain, Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
你也太兴奋了吧！酒吧。
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back-bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
大咖哦。
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
你也太信任我了。
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
哦，然后你们就那个了吗？年轻人，
Look,
终
this
究
was
还
a
是
long
年
time
轻人
coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
我想也是。对将来有计划
Enjoy。my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
新伙伴吗？
Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
现在是我的。
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect.
这么喜欢吗？
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
我还不知道你叫什么呢。我是品客。
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
啊，打好关系不会有坏事的。
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
哈哈。哎，知识。好吧，大概不是。哇，他真的在写报告哎。
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Carry on.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close there.
我看一下哈。同伴任务。 会很远吗？好，我也不晓得。可能我们要先通过那个过关程序。
If you got a maintenance issue, take it to Chief Junlei. She's in engineering.
"他旁边的人屁事没有。啊。
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
你觉得嘞？
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh, right, all right.
Identification, please.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
收回前言，我不是货商，这也不是我的船。
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then.
真的要让我讲
Sell
吗
it？ to me.
我欺骗指数很高的哦。
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got? Please. You can do better than that. Where's the drama?
靠背。啊，那这个呢？
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
跟你说他死了。他遁入黑
You must
夜。
feel terrific. Good for you. Not in the least. Good story, though. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
看
His office is
不
located
用跟
along
他
the
扯皮
starboard
扯那
wall
么
of the
久才对
promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
OK，
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
好啊，可以啊。
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
这我真的是不能打包票啊。还有什么货？
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
好啊，
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
放了我的船就好了。
You noticed, huh?
很难不注意到
They
啊。
can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
太小看企
It's a
业。
tough line to walk, no doubt about that.
无政府
But we
状
may
态
do
下，
all right.
企业可是很可
So
怕的。
far, anyway. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
那在这边找工作。
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
好极
Two
了。
biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. Be seeing you.
哎呀，真是的。突然多出了好多点啊，完全不知道该从哪找起。我猜我们应该要一样一样来。
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was...
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
怎么我还可以举报他吗？
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
3到7周。
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
我懂，大头兵嘛。再继续问的话，可能就有点不识趣了。
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless. There's been a whole heap of good advertisements lately. Sometimes I tune in just for those. Sure, and stuff from outside the system too, off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardets on duty here. We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't.
有戏哦。
Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Okay.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff.
你的长官就在这里旁边了。
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
What's she like? Is she a good boss?
Good as she can be, I guess. What with all the troubles Groundbreaker's facing. She could stand to lighten up, I suppose. But she tries her best to do right by folks, and that's what matters.
No reason. Don't you trouble yourself over it, Captain.
That was very convincing, miss. I think your captain almost bought it.
好酸。
Sure is, but she makes it look easy. She's real competent, our chief, even if she ain't real friendly. That's what I'm here for, sir. I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well,
看起来不是很
folks
聪
are
明。
liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
偷海潜队的东西，真是刺激。应该是放他们装备的地方。等离子步枪，可能就有点太明目张胆了吧。好，这就出来了。 没收物品，拘留了一名自由职业者，对他自己那点事守口如瓶。等他审讯期间，没收他个人物品，如下什么改装小手枪约瑟啊，哦，所以金属圈也是他的。有戏，我觉得有戏。等一下，我稍微做个记录。小手枪约赫。 小斧子，金属圈，念珠，上锁的容器，安保日记，哑光树出价要我们在这边扣押一个东西。 扣押了货商的船啊，就是我的。看一下啊，金属圈是它的念珠，哦，这是有用的东西，小斧子。有没有？ 没有啊，我没有看到小手枪约赫、啊。好，先存个档。
Okay, keep him quiet.
先把门关紧，靠腰，你在啊。
What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork.
偷海潜队的东西，真是刺激。
As you were.
啊，我现在不能偷 NPC 的东西，或者是技能没有点开。不知道哎，我不晓得它有没有特殊用途。总之我就先拿。大哥，你快走！我想开这个箱子啊！OK， 拜。真是刺激！这干嘛用的？加1血。这加决心啊！这个头给你，你不要再戴那个头了，看起来好怪，超像罪犯。等离子步枪哦，能量，依靠能量。我这里已经有一个能量了，最好是子弹最好种类不要重复，不好抉择呀。算了，先给你一把，你拿这个会比较强吗？应该会吧。一直去抢人家的东西，超坏的。啊，这什么？这又是什么鬼东西？哇，你们这边有好多好可怕的东西哦！自动弹夹手枪。我要一把。也许我该考虑弄一套这个，防御面上来看会比较好。 重武器。然后我可以拿一把能量武器。轻、重、能量、近战，都有。Well. Wow, 看起来好炫。
Move along.
Purple berry fudge.
Wow.
A salt sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it. Rizzo's purple berry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
It just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tramp freighters more paths.
Are there enough tramps in Halcyon to make up the difference?
Take another look at that half-empty docking bay and tell me what you think.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah. That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
我也有大把的钱，来让我看看。也是很多很好玩的东西啊。
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying? Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire. So, what can I get you?
差不多了。看里面没钱，穷鬼。
What they do with their waste? I guess they just chuck it down here.
干嘛？你想干嘛？跟疯子一样，他直接跳下去，不知道会不会怎样。 飞船被扣押了吗？
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
他们也不敢在这里
Is this
动
really
手。
what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
什么鬼东西？哎呦，卖的东西还不错哎。大烟贴，含尼古丁的皮肤贴，什么东西？准心偏移。 这是有副作用的东西。还有我的吸入器，目前是装一个大烟贴，帅。 啊哈，不能，应该可以大摇大摆直接走进去吧？
This is an XF 411s and an old Yakita 37?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
就我所知，这种看起来很好说话的人，一般都不怎么好说话。
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
其实有人想要找你。
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with
你到底在
actual
怕什么啊？不是
real
你一直说要来找
spaceships,
他，
Miss
让我
Junlei.
介绍他给你的时候，
Chief
然后你
Junlei.
又是一副
Junlei is
啊，
fine.
你在叫我，你在说傻小那种感觉。
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest.
你就
Sorry.
一个阿宅性格，我懂了。反正我就是不该直接把你拖出来，我应该要默默的，那种怎么讲，悄无声息的介绍你给他知道。
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
接着，要问一些比较尖锐的问题咯。
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
其实也没什么好说的了，就这样，多谢你。
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Where are we headed? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? I just met her. How could I be? All I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Ah, 我看看啊，我也没谱号。好啊，先把这件事办了，也不错。哎，等一下，后舱。这么得来全不费功夫的吗？我大可一上去之后开枪直接干。
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any
那我
company?
也可以跟他们
A
聊聊。
neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
我们来聊聊。
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
天真。
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
你最好换一个身份，不要害我，我可是帮你摆脱了悬赏。
Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. The second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever business brings you down to my domain, keep it local.
吧，你说了算，反正我目的达成。
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard cider.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Have
at it then. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? Then get to business or get moving.
存个档好了，比较保险。
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
他算了一遍了。
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
到处乱骗人，真是刺激。我看看啊。对，正常来讲是这样子，好名声并不能抵消坏名声。
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
我刚才要抓的那个通缉
I'm
犯，
starting to feel like a
在
sisty
第二
roast in all
层
this
搞了些
armor.
什么吧？好吧，
Have yourself a pleasant day.
看来这个任务我是暂时解不了，至少我不可能在这种情况下回到船上。那我们先做别的吧。
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Oh. 月亮脸。
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
哦，你到过水岸吗？
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
没有错，是我干的。
That's a spacious choice, Spear. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
让我看看。
Have a look.
基本的枪械。啊。傻小啊。欺骗！不是，我需要那么多干什么？ 格挡加5，这是新的耶。也许我该带一件。这玩近战会用到的。 有钱就是任性。好，修理，感谢你。 看起来看起来就怕啊！靠腰，干这气球啊！我刚才是穿了10，也是10，没有变化。啊，我的欺骗技能。 现在是55，应该是不需要这么急着去堆它。
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
What seems to be the problem? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
也是有这种人。
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
太年轻。
Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day then.
哎呀，我应该多打听一点的。算了。不好搞啊！ 真是这游戏的点数真是难办。应该不用那么多，这样子加上头盔就有40啊。
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Yeah, maybe.
To the last ratchet on rut in time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
听起来真不乐观。行吧，你就烂在这了吧，搞得我好像会在乎是靠超靠。
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
看来你惹了不小麻
See,
烦。
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Sure.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Wow.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
好。那事情大概就这样。 趁着被识破之前赶快出去吧。哇，这个全息投影真他妈好用啊！直接搞定一桩事情。
Any word on Jesse?
有啊，基本都打听出来了。
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Who'd I piss off to get assigned here?
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
认识吗？
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Huh?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh my.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
你朋友是笨死的呀！欺骗他好像会获得经验，对不对？
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
哇，菲尼亚斯女运气很好哎。
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
还有。
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
看样子你不想多谈。有什么我能帮到你的吗？
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's, well,
我还想看后续的剧情，这点没商量的。
It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
好，多说多错，还是先解决别的事情吧。
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
那铁定活不了。
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
还可以问别的。
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you, excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day. Let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and
好像没什么诚意。
your friend.
算了算了，有道歉就好了。
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
水泡流真他妈好用。
Ask away.
先这样吧。
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
不，你想太多了。
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
你真的很不喜欢欠人啊。
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion.
哦，你真的这么想吗？我旁边那个阿仔可是很不满意啊。
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
说真的，
She helped me win a bet.
这就很有趣了。他说他救了你一命来着。
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantis.
What the fuck?
What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong.
你他妈也是个愣头青。
And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Moral is, mantisaurs can't run when they're full of holes.
Okay.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
也许多个不同的人有别的看法也不错。但我旁边那个阿仔老是对我的做法很不满意，真的很奇怪，我也不懂。你的专长啊，医学家10。我们先点这个吧，对我来讲比较重要。得像你这样子玩，马上就要死了。我给你一个头盔吧，我就戴月亮头就好了。
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
好吧，好吧。
Shall we get back to mischief or what? No complaints here.
接下来给我的任务是啥呢？我接下来一直要我解主线任务，但是好，可以。也许我应该可以先回舰船上，毕竟那个舰船的扣押已经解除了，就这样。
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in...
Rizzo's knock you out.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Van Hill, I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
有啊，那个仔仔就是这种人啊。先暂停一下，我要先去上个厕所。